I'm sure you know about the Jeffrey Epstein documents that have been unsealed recently, and it's not over yet as of recording this video. There are still more documents to be unsealed later this month. The unsealed documents are the result of a court order made on December 18th by the judge overseeing a 2015 defamation lawsuit filed by Virginia Roberts Giffrey, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, which I probably did. But anyway, she claims that Jeffrey Epstein sexually abused her as a minor, which, given everything we know about Jeffrey Epstein, I think it's safe to assume she's telling the truth. The documents include the names of many prominent people, such as politicians, business people, celebrities, etc. Two of some of the biggest names in these documents are Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. Now, before I continue, I should preface with this. These documents are by no means a client list like so many people are thinking. If one's name appears in these documents, that doesn't necessarily prove anything beyond that person at the very least once interacted with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein had ties to so many prominent people, to the point where if you were a celebrity, politician, business person, etc., it was almost an inevitability that you would at the very least bump into him at a social gathering comprising of other prominent people, or anything of the sort. However, some of these people in these documents, including Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, maintained an ongoing relationship with Jeffrey Epstein that went far beyond just interacting with him a couple of times at social gatherings. And this is what I want to focus on in this video. There is so much hypocrisy surrounding this among right-wingers. Perhaps the most prominent example of this is someone who is easily the kookiest person in Congress, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She shared a meme on Twitter that says this: "I did not have sex with any underage slaves on Mr. Epstein's island on the 26 occasions I went there." And the background of this meme is an image of Bill Clinton. Now, I'm not going to defend Bill Clinton because fuck Bill Clinton, milquetoast corporate dem trash, but on top of that, like I said, he had a long-standing relationship with Jeffrey Epstein that should absolutely be called into question. But Marjorie Taylor Greene also tweeted this: "The accusations against President Trump are fake. Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago. If he had anything to hide, he wouldn't have done that." Yes, let's completely ignore the many pictures out there of Trump and Epstein together. There's even video of them chatting it up at a social gathering. And perhaps the most damning piece of evidence against Trump is this quote from 2002. "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life." Does this sound like a guy who is so virulently against Jeffrey Epstein's abuse of minors? Not really. At the very least, this quote showcases that Trump was permissive of what Jeffrey Epstein did to minors. In this quote, he brushes off Jeffrey Epstein's monstrous behavior as just, "Oh, Jeffrey Epstein, he's a great guy to be around," if you can, overlook the pedophilia and child rape, but great guy to be around nonetheless. But there's evidence to suggest that it's a little bit more than Trump being permissive of Jeffrey Epstein's behavior. There's flight logs of Trump taking Jeffrey Epstein's jet that Epstein called the Lolita Express, which says a lot, doesn't it? From Newsweek, Trump flew 4 times in 1993, as well as once in 1994, 1995, and 1997. And just today, the same day I'm recording this video, it came out that Jeffrey Epstein allegedly has sex tapes of Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, and Richard Branson. And there are figureheads on Twitter like Tim Pool, for example, totally an impartial centrist, by the way, sharing headlines that conveniently leave out Donald Trump's name. They're just so quick to deny that their guy had ties to Epstein. It is public fucking knowledge. Again, there are photos and videos of them together. There is that very fucking creepy quote where Trump says, "Oh, he's a great guy, and he likes beautiful women, young beautiful women." Is it really that out of the stretch to at least call into question their relationship together? You right-wingers are so quick to call other people pedophiles or groomers if they have a gender identity you don't like, like, or have a sexual orientation you don't like, or if they have political opinions you don't like, but if it is someone who placates to your side of the political aisle, there is either silence from you people or outright denial. For me, it doesn't matter if someone is a Democrat or a Republican. If they had strong ties to Jeffrey Epstein, I will call that into question. A lot of these celebrities, politicians, business people, etc. are part of an elite crooked club where they either engage in unspeakable acts committed upon children, or at the very least they are permissive of those within their bubble who engage in those actions. And I hate all of these people exactly the same. It doesn't matter to me what side of the political aisle they stand on, but a lot of these Trumpers just turn a blind eye when it is possibly their guy engaging in these same heinous actions they claim to stand against. So yes, you are correct to scrutinize Bill Clinton and others for their ties to Epstein, but if you're only scrutinizing political opponents for their ties to Epstein and completely ignoring those on your side that had ties to Epstein, well, that is just sheer hypocrisy. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye. This is the first video in a long time where I'm not petting my cat Charlie while recording it. I'm gonna have to get used to that.